EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Come on. Go.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hold it ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
19 Charger, 19. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Right to the air goes Ward. Man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Carlson's kick is good. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he just does get one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. That's Horton. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And the Falcons,
1st and 10.
a gain of 13 yards.
Cougar 19, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Tight, 19, ready! Johnny Lions! Cup 19, Cup 19!
Back to the air one more time. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
They'll look to throw yet again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Viking 18, Pioneers, Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And this will be incomplete. looking for Chim DK that time. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check up.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere.
Come on.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. A try here for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Trap 50. Get it?
On first down, it's Wolf. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
19 tight.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Viking 18. Ridge. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal.
Come back, team. Here we go. Set. Cowboys, Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions.
Slot man going to move in motion left. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Falcons have run out to a 24-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st down, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case,
and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
By Jalen Walker. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up
19
3rd
Tiger,
down.
19, 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 3rd, 18, Pioneer.
Third and long. Here's Ward. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
At their own 11-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 17.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. Still going. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. 31-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tim DK. We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
they nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back to 60.
Back to throw is Ward. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Maverick. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 50 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the give, it's Pollard. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. King Okonkwo, touchdown Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
Titans 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on.
Now give on the ground, and he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Okay,
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Falcons. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
Now it's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
19 Chargers.
Throwing is Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion, and a wasted down.
That one caught. It's DK. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set.
Again, it's Ward. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Gonna be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Ward. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Cougar 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, that's Thornton. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Get it. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards. A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught side of the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. DK now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Wrap up. 70. 70. Go.
Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Buffalo 18.
Ward to throw again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And the Falcons will take over possession here at the 44.
Ready.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Falcons.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
On the jump.
Back at the 43-yard line.
19, Tiger. 19, 18. Ready. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Once brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On fourth down, Ward. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Throwing again is Ward. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the
To the air again, Ward. Will find his receiver, that's Deco. And the Titans are going to have it first and goal. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Here's Ward. That one underneath the collar. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Simpson. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Ready.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Brings up 2nd and
70
15
Rangers, 70
at the
Rangers.
35-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Ready.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, like based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Walker in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. Jalen Walker. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught downfield by Douglas.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Go,
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
On the ball now.
3rd and 6.
Let go.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is good. Now the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
Throwing is Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Titans,
Trap
1st
60,
down.
trap 60. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Ward. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's into the end zone yet again. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Wilson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will get just a bit closer.
59. Titans 23.
Their kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Reload. Ready.
And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.